Parangal, talino at kabutihan. These three words truly mean so much to every Garcian. Even though faced with different trials and tribulations, here are the Garcians still holding on to their aspirations. Looking back to the year 2020, it has never been easy for everybody. And now fast forward to the year 2021. After all that's been said and done, here we are today, gathered virtually for a very momentous event. Guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, with pride and honor, I am welcoming you all to the 6th Moving Up ceremony of Carlos P. Garcia High School, with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the procession. Starting off with the teaching and non-teaching personnel of Carlos P. Garcia High School, the Filipino Department, the English Department, the Mathematics Department, the Science Department, the Araling Panlipunan Department, the TLE Department, the ESP Department, the MAPA Department, lastly, the administrative staff headed by our school principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco. The GPTA officers as represented by their president, Mrs. Josie Janela. The Schools Division Office of Quezon City officials, Mrs. Perlita P. De Patillo, Public Schools District Supervisor. Engineer Mark Walter A. Padilla, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Junalyn Rose B. Corpuz, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. The Barangay Officials. Barangay E. Rodriguez, headed by Honorable Marciano R. Brenaagua Jr. Barangay Silangan, headed by Honorable Reynaldo P. Nitro. The Quezon City Government Officials. The City Councilors. Honorable Alan Benedict S. Reyes, Congressional District 3 Representative. Honorable Gian Soto, Vice Mayor. Honorable Josefina Joy Belmonte, City Mayor. The Department of Education Officials. Dr. Wilfredo E. Cabral, Regional Director, DepEd NCR. Honorable Leonor M. Briones, Secretary, Department of Education. Moving Up is the ceremony when qualified students are conferred an academic degree by their school. It is the best time where our learners reap the fruits of their labor and sacrifices. It is when they pay tribute to the hardships of their parents and give honor to the teachings of their second parents, their teachers. It is the time when they are about to bid temporary goodbye to their classmates, friends, and alma mater. Through an audiovisual presentation, let us all stand as we sing the national anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, elas ng sinaganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang pinirang, tuyagan ang magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pagkaw, ay hinatang tulagawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitilig. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagkay mga ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
To lead us in a prayer, let us have Princess Hannah C. Horada, one of the awardees of this batch.
Lord God, as we gather today, we thank you for the blessings of learning. Thank you for giving each of us a privilege to study and gain new skills. Please guide our steps in the days ahead as we walk into another journey. Provide us insights to make wise decisions in accordance with your will. And we are humbly asking you to bless us with love, protection, mercy, strength, and wisdom. And giving back all the praises and glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Let us now sing the Lungsod Quezon Hymn, sangay ng Lungsod Quezon Hymn and NCR Hymn.
Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa iyo buong sigla kami nagpupugay. Dito'y ilaw ang diwa mo, hiyas ka ng bayang sinisinta. Dito'y nukling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at dangal. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa'yo buong sigla kami nagpupugay. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, ugat ka ng layak kagitingan. Dito'y nukling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at dangal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at buhay. mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas noong iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
To formally welcome all of us to this occasion, let us have Mr. Rodrigo Q. Picardal, Head Teacher 3 of the Cpghs TLE Department.
Our ever-dynamic and debonair Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Junalyn Rose B. Corpus, beautiful and multitasking District Supervisor, Mrs. Perlita P. De Patilio, equally multitasking Principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, our hardworking EP Department Head, Mrs. Connie D. Arcangel, two Master Teachers, Mrs. Ana Maria B. Escolano, M32, and Miss Helen S. Oris, M1. Our industrious Faculty Club President, Mr. Mark Niel P. Amande, SSG Advisor, Miss Marianne C. Ruiz, parents, students will be moving up tonight. Pleasant evening, everyone. My Cpghs family, each of us deserves a resounding applause. The school year that has ended was the hardest that we ever hurdled because of the abrupt change in the educational milieu. We grappled the midst of invisible enemy ingrained in our helplessness. To my dear students, your study has been an uphill struggle in these challenging times. A lap in a multi-stage cycle of life has been completed. A step in the ladder of success has been taken, and a barrier towards the achievement of an ambition has been broken. However, this can be the start of a new phase of your life. You need strength and determination to accomplish a more fruitful and valuable way of life. As a grade 10 completer, new doors of challenges can suddenly open for you. You may land a job, continue your college degree, or put up a business of your own. And now, we surmounted those grueling and rigorous months we got. We emerged victorious. At last, to cap it all and celebrate our success, we have now our virtual moving up and recognition exercises. My congratulations to each one of you, especially to the awardees who sweat and perspired to hit that mark. My utmost gratitude to our district supervisor, Dr. Perlita P. De Patilio, for the support and guidance. to the teachers for the undying fervor and zealous commitment, the parents for the relentless support, and most especially to our beloved students for believing that even in these most trying times, we can yield excellence. Thank you, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, for spearheading those formidable moments of the new normal education. To God be the glory and mabuhay.
Let us hear some greetings from the Schools Division Office of Quezon City as represented by our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Perlita P. De Patillo.
To our Honorable Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Quezon City, Dr. Junalyn B. Corpus, CESO 6. To our proactive principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco. To our dear department heads and chairpersons, teachers, parents, school PTA officials, community officials, guests, and students, a blessed day. The Schools Division Office of Quezon City congratulates Carlos P. Garcia High School as it draws to a close school year 2020-2021. This school year, our educational system was challenged by the COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, the challenges brought about by the enforced quarantine due to this disease did not become an obstacle to the pursuit of knowledge, the efforts to learn, and the perseverance of the students to achieve their dreams. Successful collaboration between parents and teachers, as well as the education officials, community workers, and stakeholders, has ensured the delivery of education that is whole, effective, and meaningful. One of the lasting legacies of our experiences in the new normal is the realization that our children's education is the responsibility not only of the students, parents, and teachers, but of the whole community. Today, as we witness our children's smiles of joy at their success in learning despite the pandemic, let us vow to continue to be united towards ensuring a better tomorrow where their dreams will come true. Congratulations, and may God bless us all.
To deliver his opening remarks, let us have Mackervin Paul T. Montalban, one of the awardees of this batch.
A wonderful day to everyone. I am Mackervin Paul T. Montalban from Grade 10 Humility, and I'm so glad to welcome you all to Carlos P. Garcia High School 6th Moving Up Ceremony. It is an honor for me to be greeting my fellow completers, our parents, our teachers, and especially our respected principal, Dr. Marivic Francisco. Although we cannot be together physically, I'm so delighted that we are gathered here today to celebrate and honor the Batch 2021 Junior High completers. Thank you so much for allowing us to bring the Moving Up ceremony into our homes. We're very grateful and honored for this experience. To my fellow completers, congratulations on making it to this very special day. Our lives will be forever changed for the better because of our appreciation to the power of education. To the family and friends of the amazing completers who are with us today, thank you for being here and thank you for all the support. I know that your encouragement can make all the difference in the world for us, students. And to our Cpghs faculty and staff, thank you for everything you do to help your students learn, grow, cultivate, and achieve their dreams. I also want to acknowledge and honor the frontline heroes in our battle against COVID-19 over the past year. Please allow me to leave you with this quote. Completion Day is a milestone in the most important journey of all. Moving Up ceremony is not the end of the tough journey. It is just the beginning of a beautiful one. Once again, congratulations and blessed day, everyone.
At this point, our school head will present the candidates for completion. Let us all welcome Dr. Marivic B. Francisco.
Beloved Dr. Junalyn B. Corpus, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent of Quezon City. I have the honor to present to you the 86 young men and 71 young women, a total of 157 candidates for completion of Carlos P. Garcia High School for the school year 2020-2021. They have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the basic education for junior high school under the K-12 curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education for Secondary Schools of the Republic of the Philippines. May I now request confirmation of their completion.
And now, to officially confer our candidates for completion, let us all welcome our school's division superintendent, Dr. Junalyn Rose B. Corpus.
By the power vested in me by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Dr. Leonor Magtolis Briones, and by the certification made by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of junior high school under the K-12 curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education for the secondary schools of the Republic of the Philippines, I hereby confirm your completion of junior high school in school year 2020-2021 this month of July. Congratulations!
Thank you so much, Dr. Francisco and Dr. Corpus. Once again, congratulations to our completers! At this juncture, the grade 10 class advisors will be presenting our junior high school completers. Starting off with grade 10 hopefulness with their advisors, Mr. Joselito D. Fedregore and Mrs. Emma L. Pinpin.
Victor Andre P. Abistilla, Nestor Folo C. Andrade, Cyrus Darryl Badrina, John Patrick Bigonia, Christian Mark T. Dinoy, Christian Paul Pintolo, Matthew S. Godoy, Michael A. Lomaban Jr., Nino Masalin, Rafael S. Odon, Justin B. Parcia, Mark Eugene H. Ramonida, John Benz B. Valiente, Romel Y. Victorio Jr., Mark Glynn N. Villarreal, Marvin B. Yancha, Samantha J. Agustin, Crystal Ann L. Aldover, Andrea A. Alonso, Janelle Baluyot, Giliana G. Brondo, SMA L. Canonoy, Jerlyn P. Francisco, Rosalinda G. Liemos, Rosalinda T. Riquiro, Fatima Gail A. Sanchez, Sinya Erica A. Zuniga.
Here are the junior high school completers from 10 Humanity with their advisor, Mrs. Arlene T. Conanan.
Dennis D. Antonio, Alwin M. Bagachong, Christian Nel F. Bontilao, Roderick O. Cagicla, Kerubin R. Calara, Marvin R. Colinayo, Vincent Charles J. Elero, Giancarlo A. Estacio, Jomar James L. Evangelista, Sus Austin Felipe, Jermaine P. Francisco, Jan Gabriel L. Guliman, Cian Clyde A. Laurel, Gabriel M. Lauyon, Justin L. Pasig, Shell Richard Pasturan, Jan Dave D. Ramos, Glenn O. Roluna, Jan Axel A. Seridon, Alvin T. Verside, Princess B. Atendido, Mary Magdalene B. Bagalawis, Maureen Joy L. Carilia, Kayla Joy R. Castro, Denise Alana G. Gelilio, Nika Rose L. Graboso, Gwen D. Mangasar, Mary Grace L. Manset, Giselle S. Mata, Ednaline R. Patal, Mary Joyce P. Pelaez, Daniela R. Recto, Aina Janine V. Solero.
Here are the junior high school competitors from 10 Harmony with their advisor, Miss Mary Ann C. Ruiz.
Jeremy R. Andrade, Nestor Castro, Christopher Morley G. Ferreras, Kevin L. Frias, Adrian Liolio, John Lloyd V. Lotao, Justin Carl E. Mestrante, Kyle G. Obina, Christian Kyle B. Odonio, Roberto L. Paspos Jr., Edward Joseph G. Porta, Michael Lawrence S. Santos, Ronito A. Saot, John Lloyd Uy, Nicole Alvin Villes, Jenny V. Adrales, Angela Agbas, Eliza Ashley A. Amande, Maylene Catenza, Mariel T. Deliso, Catherine G. Eroles, Andrea A. Manabat, Jazel Rose M. Marilao, Regina Angel C. Polison, Micaela G. Kerubin, Lori Jane Romera, Angeline N. San Luis, and Samantha Nicole B. Subing.
Here are the junior high school completers from 10 Honesty with their advisor, Mr. Rhyan D. Loresco.
Sirens P. Agulo, John Aaron S. Albacea, Gardo G. De Jesus, Leonardo D. Domingo, Justine A. Eva, Francis Lance Grafilo, Tristan Aris B. Ibarra, Ivan Erico Longabella, Justin Cedric P. Molina, Jesse L. Pasinos, Nathaniel R. Paginto, Aaron Jade T. Romero, Adrian G. Sean, Jam Limuel R. Soto, Ralph Loren G. Talingdan, John Mark M. Vasalio, Andre G. Villar, Trisha N. Abuda, Rizel Rain T. Balmaceda, Charmelaine A. Bisera, Sofia B. Kaboboy, Cassandra Rose C. Capada, Kim Florence R. Dagon, Contessa Chloe A. De Guzman, Margaret R. De la Cruz, Edreline B. Humarito, Jovelyn V. Lotao, Stephanie C. Peradilla, Sofia Ann A. Villahermosa.
Last but not least, here are the junior high school competitors from 10 Humility with their advisor, Mrs. Leia C. Wajo.
Aaron Morrigan C. Alvarez, Kenneth E. Balais, John Lloyd Cristan P. Bergonya, Art Raven M. Cuarto, John Andre R. Dagon, Carl Joshua D. De Asis, Abdullah Ibon Mujahid J. Edil, Marlon T. Herongay, Carl Clarence E. Liames, Mark Lawrence Lotivo, Mark Kervin Paul T. Montalban, Sean Steven C. Nicolas, Jonel A. Nunga, Joshua Aaron A. Palustre, Aldrin R. Salcedo, Paul Christian D. Saplad, Christian James E. Tormes, Natalie C. Aliguer, Norjeline T. Armada, Romalyn Nicole M. Acerit, Andrea Eliza A. Benitez, Tracy John Lee L. Bermundo, Joy Angel A. Cantiga, Princess Grace C. Cetra, Charmaine Casey A. De Guzman, Ariana G. Divino, Jello Marie C. Escoto, Rachel Ann R. Espartero, Princess Arabella Grace G. Gallego, Mariel Angela E. Gostilo, Mary Ann N. Guevara, Princess Hannah C. Horada, Princess T. Logatiman, Rojime D. Malayan, Kate Claire S. Orozco, Yuan F. Palma,
Micaela Q. Quizon, Mary Belen Rogesio, Jana Nichelle S. Rosal, Sheena P. Serrano.
Thank you so much, dear advisors. And to our dear completers, you now have the ticket to aim higher and dream bigger. Brace yourselves and be prepared for more. Give yourselves a big, big hand for a job very well done. Moving forward, to inspire our junior high school completers, we shall now hear important messages from our distinguished guests. To start with, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the representative of District 3 of Quezon City, Honorable Alan Benedict S. Reyes.
Sa ating principal, mga teachers, special guests, parents, at syempre ating graduating class of 2021, magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2021 for not only overcoming your academic challenges, but also the obstacles brought about by the pandemic. Kami po ng inyong mga magulang ay sobrang nagagalak sa inyong matagumpay na pagtatapos. Your graduation is not only the end, but the beginning of the next chapter of your academic journey. It is my fervent hope that you will be able to return safely to face-to-face classes, as I am sure miss na ninyo ang bawat isa. Starting today, you will all be remembered as a courageous batch of students who endured one whole school year of online learning. Alam ko na ang inyong mga magulang at mahal sa buhay ay nagsakripisyo para makapagtapos tayo. That is why they also deserve credit. Kaya kung katabi ninyo sila, makisabi maraming salamat. Kaya po ang inyong lingkod ay nagplano at sinigurado sa inyong pagbabalik sa paaralan ay handa na ito para sa new normal. Meron na po kayong aasahan ng mga modern canteens, malaking auditorium, sports dormitory, skills training centers at marami pang iba. Sana ay excited na kayo makabalik, makasama ang inyong mga teachers at mga kaibigan sa classroom. Makakaasa kayo sa patuloy na serbisyo ng Yes na Yes sa ating mga estudyante at siyempre sa inyong eskwela. Mula po sa inyong Congressman Alan Benedict S. Reyes, congratulations, Batch 2021. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much for all of your support, Honorable Alan Benedict Reyes. To deliver her message to the completers, let us all welcome our City Mayor, Honorable Josefina Joy Belmonte.
Sa aming minamahal na mag-aaral ng ika-10 baitang, binabati namin kayo sa inyong pagtungtong sa senior high school. Ikinagagalak namin ang inyong pagsusumikap, dedikasyon at magiging bukas sa pagkatuto ng mga bagay na inyong magagamit sa hinaharap. Alam namin na hindi naging madali ang nakaraang taon, lalo na para sa inyong mga mag-aaral. Kayo ay nag-adjust para matuto sa online classes. Naging suliranin pa ang kawalan ng gamit at internet na pangunahing pangangailangan sa digital learning. Pero kami sa lokal na pamahalaan ay agad na naglaan ng tablets at internet allowance para makatulong sa inyong pag-aaral. Bukod pa riyan, malaking bagay ang suporta sa inyo ng inyong mga guro at magulang. Ang mga teacher tulad nyo ay nag-adjust rin upang magturo online. Dumaan rin sila sa nararapat na training para maging epektibo sa paghahatid sa inyo ng kaalaman sa kabila ng lahat. Ang inyong mga magulang naman ay naging pangalawa ninyong mga guro na handang umalalay sa inyo habang kayo ay nag-aaral. Mga minamahal naming mag-aaral sa grade 10, sa inyong pagtungtong ng senior high school, sana ay mas maging malinaw sa inyo ang mga pangarap at hangarin na gusto ninyong makamit. Sa senior high school, lalo ninyong pagbutihan dahil sa panahong ito, kayo ay hinihahanda na para sa inyong kinabukasan. Congratulations to our dear grade 10 on your moving up to senior high school. We are proud of you and your achievements. May the years ahead be better, blessed and bright for all of you.
We are grateful for all of your efforts in helping us cope with this new normal education. Once again, thank you very much, Mayor Josefina Joy Belmonte. To inspire us more, here is Dr. Wilfredo E. Cabran, Regional Director of FED NCR.
At the onset, I'd like to greet and give you that warmest congratulations for surpassing the pan-academic year. To the parents, the proud ones, for being able to send their children at this stage, let us give ourselves a tap and say to ourselves, congratulations. Under such volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and disruptive circumstances, several unexpected silver linings have emerged in the basic education realm. Many of our aspirations at first seemed impossible, with all the doubts and apprehensions that made them seem really improbable. But when we summoned the will, they now become our reality. Your forgiveness graduates brought this momentous event into our current reality. Amidst this ongoing onslaught of COVID-19 pandemic that put enormous pressure in your part to adapt to the new learning norm, you never crumble, nor simply fold up. Your forgiveness to learn carried this big day, the graduation ceremonies. With that, I warmly congratulate you all graduates. We, your DepEd Prime NCR family, share with your heartfelt joy as you celebrate your phenomenal educational accomplishment. Although there have been many concerns and frustrations on the drastic change in schools posed by pandemic, the upside is we have shown the light on how we can uniquely do our part to survive with the mantra, education must continue. And now we reach this far significantly and memorably celebrating your accomplishment. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, with the virtual conduct of the end of school year ceremonies, we must realize that the crux of life is all about preparing our graduates to the next big step in their lives full of hope and courage. This COVID-19 catastrophe will eventually settle down. The corona coaster will sooner or later stop. And in due course, the Coronamageddon will be the thing of the past. By then, you graduates and will be the driving force to forge a post-pandemic future. In no doubt that you have persevered the learning challenges and made this far. You are the ones who will open up a new era. In no time, your generation will be our country's post-pandemic future and beyond. The theme of this year's end of school rites is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Resonated the collective effort of our teachers, parents, school communities, local government units, partners in both public and private sectors, and other various organizations to ensure that quality basic education continue despite the challenges posed by the pandemic. To one and all who gallantly helped and made learning from home in varied modalities possible, we thank you. To all the graduates, let us look forward and ensure that you will be let us look forward and ensure that you will be the frontliners to change this nation, to change our country to a better one with the needed characteristics, with the needed attributes for the future. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wilfredo E. Cabral, for acknowledging everyone's challenges and celebrating their successes. Indeed, this year's completion theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, is very timely since our country has been facing economic and social issues, and the government perceives our K-12 learners as the ultimate remedy because of the knowledge and practice of the 21st century skills. To share with us her message of congratulations to the completers, it is such an honor to introduce to you Honorable Leonor M. Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers, Your role has also expanded in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Heartfelt thanks to our Department of Education Secretary, Honorable Leonor M. Briones. To recognize Carlos P. Garcia High School's Academic Excellence Awardees of school year 2020-2021, here is our grade 10 chairperson, Mr. Mark Niel P. Amande.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Junalyn Rose B. Corpus, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Perlita P. De Patillo, our Principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, Head Teachers, Master Teachers, Teaching and Non-Teaching Staff, Local Government Officials, Distinguished Guests, our dear parents and students, a pleasant evening to each and everyone. In behalf of all the hard-working teachers and advisors of the grade 10 level, it is with great pride and honor to present this year's Academic Excellence Awardees. Natalie C. Aliguer with High Honors. Norgeline T. Armada with High Honors. John Andre R. Dagun with High Honors. Ariana G. Devino with High Honors. Princess Hannah C. Horada with High Honors. Rojime B. Malayan with High Honors. McCurvin Paul P. Montalban with High Honors. Kate Claire S. Orozco with High Honors. Mary Belen Rogesio with High Honors. John Aaron S. Albacea with Honors. Andrea A. Alonzo with Honors. Andrea Eliza A. Benitez with Honors. Christian Nel Bontilao with Honors. Sophia B. Caboboy with Honors. Cassandra Rose C. Capada with Honors. Kayla Joy R. Castro with Honors. Nestor Castro with Honors. Kim Florence R. Dagun with Honors. Carl Joshua D. Diasis with honors. Charmaine Casey A. De Guzman with honors. Christian Mark T. Denoy with honors. Adula Ib Mujahid J. Egil with honors. Zeus Austin Felipe with honors. Princess Arabella Grace G. Gallego with honors. Edreline B. Homarito with honors. Mary Grace L. Manset with honors. Regina Angel C. Polizon with honors. Micaela Q. Quizon with honors. Aldrin R. Salcedo with honors. Paul Christian D. Saplad with honors. Sheena P. Serrano with honors. And Mark Glenn N. Villarreal with honors. Congratulations!
Congratulations to our awardees! Another tap on your shoulders for a great job! At this very moment, let us all be inspired as one of the awardees tells her story in realizing such an achievement. With a warm round of applause, lend your ears to Natalie C. Aliguer.
Parents, friends, teachers, mentors, administrators, and fellow competitors, good day. For all the things that we achieve in school, this is such an extraordinary accomplishment. When I look around, I remember flooded memories, both good and bad, that we all encounter in this journey. I was like you guys. I've been dreaming so high that even I was questioning myself if I can achieve or reach those dreams. I, myself, think about how easy it is to give up on my dreams and goals and fight for what I really want. But look where I am today. I am now one of the students embedded in the history of Carlos P. Garcia High School. Looking back, we all had our fair share of struggles that we had to go through, especially in this time of pandemic. So I want to congratulate all of you for surviving and for being here with me today. In this journey, I also got to experience moments wherein I'm in my highest highs and as well as my lowest lows. I had days where I would have to pull an all-nighter just to do and finish my schoolworks. That is why I am grateful for those people who witnessed and were patient and understanding enough towards me when I'm having days of sudden breakdowns because of everything that's draining me. I would often doubt and ask myself if I still can do it. But just the thought of my family and thinking for our future is at stake makes me stronger and gives me courage to do better. They were and will be forever my inspiration to do my best in everything. I know it's not the right thing to pressure myself, but I believe that the pressure I gave myself for the past years was the reason that I am here speaking before you today. So do not ever limit yourself for the things that you can do, but at the same time, make your mental health your top priority. I am happy that we all got here. My fellow completers, this is just a beginning for another milestone for all of us. We are about to take new step for our future. Yes, we are leaving this school, but the memories will stay with us forever. From this day forward, we will be determined and devoted learners who are ready to encounter another new world and meet new faces.
As we are about to close this virtual program, let us take a glimpse of your junior high school journey while singing the completion song entitled Follow Your Dreams. May we request all the completers to stand and sing your heart out.
People laugh as they stare at you and say she's got nowhere to go. But if they only thinking, where did I go wrong? How should I move on in spite of what I see? They're losing faith in me. You tell yourself you believe that in every feat it takes a heart to endure all the pain and grief, having the hope to see the best that you can be. Follow your dream, the courage found within. Your soul is keeping you so strong that you could rise each time you fall and stand up on your own. This time you won't go wrong. Just give your best to hold your will, persistently become the one you've always aimed to be. Got to find your place where you'll proudly face the woes that come your way. Sometimes it's hard to say if you can stick to your desire. Never lose the fire that burns up light inside. For you to win the fight, you tell yourself to achieve, you must not retreat. Resist this toss and be tough if you must compete. Learning the path of fate by every road you take. Follow your dream, the courage found within. Your soul is keeping you so strong that you could rise each time you fall and stand up on your own. This time you won't go wrong. Just give your best to hold your will, persistently become the one you've always aimed of, reaching that peak so high. But you can't describe all your fears inside. Then one day you might be filled with worries. You'll find out in time. Every misery meant to make you feel you're stronger to breathe. Follow your dream, the courage found within. Your soul is keeping you so strong that you could rise each time you fall and stand up on your own. This time you won't go wrong. Just give your best to hold your will, persistently become the one you've always aimed to be.
To pay tribute to our school, we would like to request everyone, especially our junior high school completers, to sing the Carlos T. Garcia High School hymn with pride and conviction.
Sa iyo kami ay masigla, matatag at nagkakaisa. Pagod ay di alintana, gabay ka sa tuwi-tuwi na. Sa ikaw unad ng diwa, sa lungsod Quezon sumibol ka. Nakilala at nadakila, paaralang Carlos P. Garcia. Dangal, talino't kabutihan, hindi namin malilimutan. Sa'yo ay aming nakamtan, daan tungo sa kaunlaran. Dangal talino't kabutihan, hindi namin malilimutan. Sa'yo ay aming nakamtan, daan tungo sa kaunlaran.
Once again, congratulations, good luck, and God bless our dear completers. To give you more congratulatory message and wishes, here is our head teacher 3 of the AP department, Mrs. Consorcia Arcangel.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The journey is never ending. There will always be growth, improvement, adversity. You just have to take it all and always do what is right, continue to grow, and continue to live the moment. To our beloved Deputy Secretary, Leonor M. Briones, to Honorable Alan Benedict S. Reyes, to Honorable Josepina Joy Belmonte, to our Regional Director, Dr. Wilfredo E. Cabral, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Junalyn Rose B. Corpus, to our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Perlita P. Di Patillo, to our very passionate and committed school principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, to my fellow department heads, chairpersons, master teachers, and the enthusiastic, hard-working, and dedicated faculty members of Carlos P. Garcia High School, parents, and students. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. A moving up ceremony is always a special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and acknowledgement of success achieved. School year 2020 to 2021 was a long journey. It was too different from what we used to have before. The drastic effect of COVID-19 has resulted in schools to shut all across the world. As a result, education has changed dramatically, with a distinctive rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and on digital platforms. But despite this huge challenge for us, God is really great. We were able to overcome and we survived. It started with tentative steps perhaps, but one that has taken us to remarkable heights. We have encountered some trials along the way and came out stronger for them. We have experienced exceptional moments and created memories that will be remembered in the years ahead. To our dearest parents, we thank you for your continuous support to your children all throughout the school year. We know how much you sacrifice for your children, and that is beyond commendable. You have given them the greatest gift of all, and that is education. A legacy that parents can pass on to their offspring. To our unsung heroes, our teachers, our heartfelt gratitude for still doing your best despite the new setup that we had. Kudos, because you never keep up. Thank you for instilling in the minds of the young generation a strong passion for learning and for doing everything possible to put our students on the path to greatness. For sure, they will never forget the important values you have passed down to them. And to you, our dear graduates, congratulations! We are proud of you all. Your hard works and perseverance have paid off. Continue to pursue all your dreams and aspirations in life. Always allow yourselves to learn and to grow. Education does not stop after you graduate from high school or college. It does not stop after you finish your master's or doctorate degree either. If we stop learning, progress will also stop. Keep on learning and dreaming. Always believe in the power of your dreams. Above all, always seek for God's guidance and protection. He will never forsake us and will always be at our side. Let me end my speech with a quote from Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can change the world." Aim high, Garcians. You are ready, willing, and more than able to raise the torch that we bestow upon you. Yours is the future, and on you, the world will come to depend. No pandemic can stop academic. Mabuhay, Garcians! Mabuhay, Carlos P. Garcia High School!